Hello everyone, just pulling out onto the road there, just finished another gardening job and we're going to head back to Shane's now and drop this off. I'm going to pull in and grab something to eat though at Casey's on the way because I'm pretty hungry. It's hard work this, but good work as well. I've been enjoying it, it's been really good fun. So let's just pull into Casey's here, grab a bite to eat and then we'll run this back to Shane's. Now, one of the things I am also going to do while I'm at Casey's is pick up the phone to Cooper's contact up there in Alma and see if he's got any work for us. That while this is good, it doesn't pay that well, and to be honest, I'd rather be proper farming rather than doing the lawn care. Not to say there's anything wrong with that, it's just not the reason I came to the US. So, just before I go into Casey's, let's give this guy a bell. Hi there, is this Dwight?
It is. Who's this?
Hi, I worked with Cooper. Well, worked with Cooper.
Ah, yes. He called me, told me what went down. Sorry, man. Sounds like you didn't deserve that. Clive's always been a bit of an idiot. How are you with cows?
Cows? Well, I'm from the UK. It's kind of our thing.
Right? Well, there's definitely enough work to keep you going for a few weeks here if you want it. We're desperate to get the feed in. It was a long winter and we're nearly out of food.
Oh, 100% I want that. That sounds great.
Okay, I'll send you over the details. Can you get here in the next couple of days?
I absolutely can. No worries at all. Wow. Well, there you go. When one door closes, another one opens. How exciting. Oh! Hey, Cooper. Fancy seeing you here. How's your dad doing?
Oh, hey, Stu. He's doing okay. On the road to recovery.
It's quite late. I thought you'd be working in the field by now.
Yeah, Clyde keeps breaking his combine. But when he does, he just kicks somebody off one of the other ones and he drives that, well, until it breaks. We're down to one combine.
Jeez. Anyway, I just wanted to say thanks for the heads up with Dwight. I'm going to head up to Alma in a few days and help him out for a bit.
That's great, Stu. He's a good guy and the work is interesting. There's a couple of good bars in Alma, too. There's much more going on up there than there is here.
Well, maybe I'll see you around again, Cooper. Thanks again for everything.
Take care, Stu. Good luck.
Wow. Feels strange saying goodbye to folk. I thought I'd be here for a while and things change, right? Anyway. Let's get this stuff back to Shane. I need to say thank you to him too. Get it all unloaded. And then we'll try and work out what our way of getting over to Alma is. Probably the Greyhound bus, I think. Right, here we are back at Shane's. Let's just unload the equipment, get everything sorted back in the shed, ready for him, and then we'll just have a quick chat, let him know our plans. I've enjoyed this though. It's been a nice change of pace. Let's drop this in here, like so. And the mower goes in here, like so. There we go. Okay, let's get this truck parked down the side. Right, there we go. All sorted. Let's go and find Shane. Hey Shane, listen, that opportunity I mentioned up in Alma's come good, so I'm going to head up there. I just want to say a huge thank you for helping me out, you know, when I was pretty down and out. Gotta say, that was really good of you.
Stu, no worries at all, man. Listen, I may be in a situation like that in the future, and maybe you can then return the favor. Good luck in Alma, and you know where I am if it all goes pear-shaped again.
I appreciate it, Shane, you're a good man. Take care, good luck with the business, and I'll see you again.
See you, Stu. Good luck.
Well, there we go. We're on the first Greyhound tomorrow out of here. So, we'll head back to Betty's, pack our stuff and get ready for the morning. Well, here we are, Alma, Missouri, and look at this, it's a bustling town. This is a completely different place to where we were before. This is nice. This is nice. Hello there. Got a garage. They said there was a few bars and a good diner. Got a nice bakery here. Lots going on. Anyway, I've been told to wait here. I just need to give Dwight a call. Let him know I've arrived, and he's going to run up in the pickup and come and grab me. So let's give him a bell.
Hi, Stu, right?
Hi, Dwight. Good to meet you.
And you, man, hop in. Let me take you for a bit of a tour around. All right. Good to meet you, Stu. Let me just head up here. We'll turn around and we'll head back out of town and back to the farm. And we'll do a little bit of a tour around it and give you your bearings. Well, Stu, welcome to Alma. It's a lovely little town. But we're heading south a little bit, not too far. But our farm is just down on the south side, and I'm so glad you're here. To be honest, we've lost a couple of really good guys this year. They've headed off to do other stuff, and we've been left short, so we are behind getting food in for the animals. We've got quite a few cattle, 350 in total, and it's been a long, cold winter. So we've really worked through our food rations, so now we need to get stuff off the fields quickly and into storage. We've got a big maize harvest, which we turn into silage, and obviously we need to bulk that up with hay and straw as well for TMR. As you can see, nice land, nice fertile land down here. So we get really good crops with good yields off them. So if you look over to the right there, Stu, that is our farm. And this is one of our fields just over here on the right with the wheat in it. That's one of the first things we're going to need to get off the ground. Again, this is our grass field, and behind that field you can actually see the guys are running the forage harvester over there as well, getting that maize in. I'm not going to ask you to do that straight away. I've got a job for you lined up straight away, but this is the farm, so welcome. Welcome to the estate. Come and check it out.
Gotta say, Dwight, it's a lovely place you've got here. I am really impressed. Look at those fermenting silos. They're huge. Wow. Love your house too. Beautiful.
Okay, Stu. Come on. We'll go for a little walk. Let me give you a tour of the place. So, you have accommodation on site. It isn't much, but it's better than nothing. And we give you a truck as well. Again, not the newest, but it runs well. It'll get you from A to B, so there you go. There's your accommodation.
That's pretty nice, to be honest. Compared to the one I used to live in, that is all right by me. I could get used to that.
These are the main grain bins. We have 3 of them here. It's a little more traditional the way we load them up. I would love to have a grate in the ground to tip into, but we use the auger still. But they work well, and we don't have masses of wheat. To be honest, we only use it for the straw. We sell the products straight away. We're definitely a livestock farm first and foremost. Here are our 2 huge fermenting silos. This is where all our grass and our chaff from the maize goes into here to ferment because we need large volumes of silage for the cows, so they run pretty quickly. Here is our main machinery shed. We'll come back to that in a little while. This is something we invested in a few years ago, a big TMR plant. So, it stores and mixes as it goes along there. And then we can just load up pre-mixed TMR and get it to the cows as quickly as possible.
Oh, wow. An old 4020, that is lovely.
Yeah. My dad used to renovate old tractors. We still use a couple of them for some of the smaller jobs around the yard. They do really, really well, actually. So the 4020 tends to just pull the feeding wagon. It still does a great job.
Wow, that's great. FSG back at home, he would love that. I've been taking a few photos. I'm going to send them back to him, and you can see them. But that's cool.
Here is the cattle shed. We have 350 cows in here. They need a good amount of food and quite often, but they are our lifeblood. They're why we farm here. So we tend to look after them pretty well. This is the old sheep barn, currently empty, but I'm thinking about maybe getting sheep back just as a little bit of a side hustle, a bit of a hobby. I don't really think we want to make much money out of them, but I used to keep sheep years ago and enjoyed it, so may bring them back. Do you ride horses, Stu? Well, we've got 4 beauties here. If you want lessons, we can sort that at some point if you're interested.
Oh, very cool. I've ridden horses in the past, but not for a long time. I've got to say, this is the kind of environment where if you're going to learn to ride a horse again, what better place than this?
I like it, Stu. Like your style. So up here is where I was driving this chopper before I came to come and get you. The guys are just hanging on for me to come back to get stuck back in. We're already pulling maize off this field and putting it into these silos, so we'll keep doing that. I've got a couple other folks on this, but I've got another job for you. Come on, let's go and see some of the machinery. I pulled the grass stuff out because that's what you're going to be doing. So we've got a New Holland disc bine here. Pretty old, but does the job very, very well. And you've got a tedder and a windrower there. And the John Deere. So you saw the 2 new tractors that are doing the forage harvesting. They are Case because I'm a Case man. But my dad was a big John Deere fan. So there you go. That's why the older tractors are JD's.
Yeah, that is lovely actually. Again, another one FSG would love.
Anyway, let's have a look at the shed as well, just so you've got your bearings. There's our grain truck. It's only a short 28-footer. Again, like I said, we don't move much grain on the farm. This is the first Case I bought for the farm, the 1455. Beautiful tractor, really got a lot of power still. We do a lot of picking up of our hay and our straw direct from the ground because it's going into that TMR mixer. We used to bale it. Now we skip that step and just load it up with this. So this Krone pickup wagon is a new investment for the farm. It's going to be the first year we've used it actually. So I'm interested to see how we get on with it. At the back here, this is our combine. When you think about our chopper and those 2 new Cases doing the forage work, they're brand new modern equipment. But we still use this old International. It works well. It does the job very well still. I'm sure we could do something with a bigger header, which would be a little bit more efficient. But like I said, we're really looking for the straw, so it doesn't matter how long this takes, as long as we get the crop off the field. It's a lovely combine though and runs really well still. So why change it if it's working for us? We do have another farm with a few bits of equipment on it as well. We'll run over that as and when we need that equipment. But everything you need to run things right now is here. So I don't know what you want to do. Why don't you go back, get organized, get unpacked? Once you are ready, there is a grass field just over there behind the sheep pasture. If you could get that cut today and we could get some of that turned into hay and into the TMR silo, that would be great.
Dwight, all sounds great. Thank you. Looking forward to the opportunity and love the farm, love the equipment. Can't wait to get stuck in.
Good stuff, Stu. It's good to have you on board. Okay, I'm going to head back to the forage work with the other guys. See you later.
No worries. Wow. There's some cool stuff here. This tractor's awesome. Loving that. And this disc bine. I've not seen one of these for a few years. We had one of these on the farm when I was growing up. Good mower. Really good mower. Right. Anyway, I'm going to freshen up and unpack, like Dwight said, and then we'll get stuck into a little bit of mowing. Right, home sweet home. Love it. That's a cool truck too. Not a bad bit of kit at all. Right, I might just go and have a watch of the guys foraging for a few minutes just before I start work. That looked like quite a slick operation they had going. There we go. Pretty cool to watch that. That feels very European the way he's doing that, actually. He actually said to me that he's brought those trailers over from Europe. I like the way they worked, and a different way to doing it than normal in the US, but seems to be working for him. I know when my dad worked in the States in the 70s, he brought a lot of practices he learnt over in the States back to the UK as well, so maybe they're doing it the other way around now. Anyway, let's go and grab the disc bine on the old John Deere, and we've got our own work to do. Don't want to be seen to be slacking on our first day, do we? Right. Let's fire this up. And let's get straight into the field. Now, he said it was the field behind the sheep pasture, so guessing if we roll round here, it will be this one we can see just in front of us now. Yep, there we go. Not a huge field, but it'll do the job. I think there's another field as well after this one that we need to go and do, so first and foremost, let's get a couple of headlands off so we can do some turning around. Right, it's quick. It's fast. I need to have my wits about me here. We're right next to the guys doing the forage work as well, so they'll be watching like hawks to make sure I don't do anything stupid. So the pressure's really on here. Okay. Sure we'll be alright though. Done enough mowing in our time. Back on Court Farms as well. That's what we used to do a lot of the time. Right, let's push on. I'll chat to you in a little bit. Right, here we go. We're doing alright here. Quite enjoying this. It's interesting having the offset mower. Gives us a few extra challenges to think about, but in general, having good fun. Now this is going to get tedded and turned into hay straight away, and straight into the TMR mixer, and then all we need left after that is some straw. And then we have all the constituent parts we need to feed the animals. So I'm going to push on with this as quickly as I can. Try and get it done. Try and impress Dwight, and hopefully he'll keep me on and give me some other jobs as well. As you can see here, the maize, they're getting through that at a rate of knots as well, so that's good, and things are moving in the right direction. So I am going to take this opportunity to say thank you very much for watching. Let's see how things work out on Alma over the next few weeks, and who knows, we may go back to the other farm, see Cooper and Co, or we may stay here or move on somewhere else. We'll just have to wait and see. But for now, from me, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.